What is up, guys? Another little quick do-it-yourself fix with the Low Country OBS. As y'all know, I've been daily driving it now since the Subi went down, and you know, every little problem kind of starts happening once you daily drive your project truck. Our fix today is the shift linkage bushing. So if you're ever going and you know you go to shift and then boom, there's nothing there and your column's just wobbling, you're not getting any shift, chances are your shift linkage has popped off. And then on the OBS style linkage, there's a little plastic bushing inside that it clips onto the transmission with, and that's really good at just disintegrating or falling apart, breaking, to where it doesn't clip on the transmission wheel anymore. And today we're going to fix that for $13. So we have the Dorman kit that I'm going to show y'all. Tools you'll need is a drill bit, 29/64 I think is what we ended up with, and then some pliers of some sort, channel locks, whatever you got, and then a drill to use the drill bit with. And other than that, it's just using your hands, snapping it together and snapping it back on the transmission. Check it out. So this was 12 bucks at my local AutoZone. I think O'Reilly's have it too, or whatever car parts place you have local. But it's a Dorman 14057 shift linkage bushing kit. So what we're after on this one is the orange pieces. So basically what you'll do, and do this at your own risk, if you watch this video and you think, man, that's freaking janky and I don't really want to do that because I might mess it up. For me, the worst case scenario is that I booger up the shift linkage enough when I drill it out that it won't work, and then I'll just get a new shift linkage anyways, which you're kind of by the balls on that. Like, you're going to get a new shift linkage or try to fix it. So basically we're going to take that linkage off, drill it out enough to fit this inner size, and then we're going to put this through. You'll snap this into this, and then basically inside of there, this is what snaps onto that ball. So we're going to try that. The reason I'm trying this is because 99% of you guys are going to have access to drill bits and a drill, and you're probably going to be able to do this and only spending 12 bucks. Not bad. Literally all you got to do is find a drill bit to match this size, drill out the linkage, snap this in there. You don't want to go too big because then it's going to be wobbly and try to fall out, but you want it to be tight because this is actually like a squishable plastic. So you want to get it pretty snug, but just smash this in there, smash the other end in, and you don't want to put this little one in this before you're ready, because they're really not fun to take back apart. Don't ask me because I already found out. But yeah, so I'm gonna drill that out. If my janky cheap Harbor Freight drill bits are marked, I'll tell you what size it is, but if not, just kind of figure it out. And yeah, we'll see if it works. Alright guys, so that's what you're going to look like when you get the main piece in. You probably could clip this little black tab that's kind of hanging over it a little bit. I'm probably going to go ahead and take like a pair of wire cutters or something and just nip that just a little bit so it'll sit flat, because that is the locking tab that'll keep your adjuster piece from sliding in and out, and you wouldn't want that to come out going down the road. So but yeah, that's what you're gonna look like. You'll have that piece. You want to make sure it's on the outside, not the side that goes to the pin. And then we've got our little piece here that we just have to stick in this side, and then that will give the ball something to clip onto, and then we'll snap it all together and see if it works. Make sure it doesn't have too much play in it, make sure it even holds, see what we got. All right, so worked out great. I double checked, that was a 29/64 drill bit was the last one that I used. I used several and just kind of stepped up size by size so I didn't overdo it and then just screw up my shift linkage. But 29/64 is what I ended up at. You could do it with a uni bit if you needed to, but you know, it's whatever. I think that overall this mod was an awesome budget option. Like I said, I spent 12 bucks on that crap at AutoZone. You can get it on, you can get Dorman stuff online. I forget if O'Reilly's carries Dorman or not. I used to always go to O'Reilly's. Now I go to AutoZone just because that's the only thing within like 10 minutes of my house. Everything else is like 30 minutes away. So yeah, and again, that's a Dorman 14057 is their part number, and you use the orange pieces, not the clear ones. But yeah, guys, it's pretty freaking simple. If your piece is already broke, you don't have to worry about prying it off. You might want to look inside that hole and take a pick, and if you have any pieces of that little plastic clip that's supposed to be in there, the little bushing, make sure to pick all that out and get it out. Or like if it's too hard, just go ahead and start drilling, and I'm sure once you drill enough, it'll break all the pieces out of it. But yeah, just take your time, make sure you're drilling straight, and you're not drilling a crooked hole in that shift linkage. And then get you a pair of pliers. I use channel locks. You could use whatever, you know, you could use these kind of pliers if that's all you got. You could use needle nose if you had to. You could use vice grips. Whatever you got is going to work. And this is an awesome opportunity if you don't want to spend, you know, 150, or you can spend 10% and have a pretty good chance of getting it fixed if you have a drill, some drill bits, and a pair of pliers. And that's it. That's all you need. So I'm going to go ahead and wrap that one up there. Nice, quick, and easy little fix for you guys that have an OBS. This one's a 95, so it came with the crappy 4L60E that has the shorter whatever. I never changed the linkage when I did the LS swap, but I have a 99 4L60 in this truck out of you know, a newer NBS body style. So I never changed the linkage through all that. I'm not sure when that linkage stopped. I want to say it was 03 when that style stopped, but I might be wrong. It might have stopped in 99 and when they went to the loop style, and the loop style takes these and then you're set. So either way, the loop style is way easier to fix than this. You don't have to drill nothing. They literally make all those plastic bushings for them. You literally just go in there, snap them in, you're good to go. But quick solution for this one. I'm going to quit blabbing. Thanks for watching. If y'all want to see more on the build, we're LS swapped, lowered, got the low country is what we call it, but it's got a full high country interior swap that we're in progress on. Still doing it piece by piece. And if you guys are interested in that, check out the playlist on the build, or just subscribe and stay tuned for what's coming up. Other than that, peace out, be human, and we'll see you later.